we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again.
Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt about Maria.
I let her leave the Abbey for the day.
See, I told you, Sister Bertha.
But she was late.
Sister Sophia, they do not see eye to eye about Maria. What do you think about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She walks his on a wave, some whistles on the stairs.
And underneath her wimple she has curlers in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But the penitence is real.
she's always late for everything except for everything. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the Abbey.
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find the word that means Maria?
Of liberty gibbets,
Oh, hello, with a clown.
Many things you'd know you'd like to tell her. Many things she ought to understand.
Oh, how do you make her stay and listen to all you say?
How do you keep a wave upon the sun?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a love baby in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus, I'm bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling.
She's a demon.
She's a lamb.
She'll outpass her any press, drive a hornet from his nest. She could throw a whirling dervish at a world.
She's gentle, she's kind.
She's a riddle, she's a child. She's a headache,
She's an angel.
she's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flirty June, a willow is a cloud. Many a thing you know you like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sound? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
Now, my children, I think I should be talking to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all.
Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late.
We could have only thought you had lost your way.
I could never be lost up there on the mountains. I was brought up on them.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to climb up that mountain, climb up a tree, and see into your garden. I'd see the sisters going to the way to work, singing to the way to Vespers. Which brings up another transgression, Reverend Mother. I was singing up there today.
Maria, you know that it is only here in the Abbey that there is a rule about singing.
That's the hardest rule of all for me.
Maria, when you were in the garden singing at the top of your voice, I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a girl, and I can't quite remember. Please?
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen
few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes,
Snowflakes that fall on my nose and eyelashes.
silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites,
When the bee stings,
when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Reverend Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up on the mountains myself. Tell me, Maria, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To learn the will of God and to do it.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Oh no, Mother, please. This is my life. This is my home.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world again, you will come back to us knowing what we expect of you. And we do expect it.
I know what you expect.
Maria,
If it's God's will, where am I to go?
to a family of 7 children. They need a governess until September.
September?
Captain Von Trapp of the Adriatic. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given a Medal of Heroism in the Navy.
A captain in the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Stop all these worries. If I don't, I'll just know I'll turn back. I must seek of the dreams I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I lack. The courage to serve them with reliance. Face my mistakes without defiance. Show they am worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me. So let them bring on all their problems. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence, they'll put me to the test. Besides which, you see, I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm but kind. And all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me and mind me with each step. I am most certain everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world can all be mine. Besides which, you see, I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides which, you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumber. When you wake up, it's heavy. All I trust, I leave my heart to. All I trust becomes my own. I have confidence in confidence alone. Oh, help. I have confidence in confidence alone. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me.
the last governess leave?
Who knows?
She just said, I've got enough of this, and walked out.
Well, there's another one coming today. From Nonber Gabi, with orders to stay until September.
I hope you will be home for a time, sir.
I should be back from Vienna in a few weeks.
Oh, there was a call for you, sir, from Vienna. I have the number and...
I know the number.
Of course, sir.
You will wait here.
I'm Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein?
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as your duties here, before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one. I can make my own clothes, but I wasn't given enough time.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll see how far they have progressed with their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first one in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals.
Liesel.
Friedrich. Luisa. Brigitte. Marta. Kurt. Gretel.
Now, Fräulein, when I want you, this is what you hear.
You won't have to worry, sir. I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That is nonsense. Everyone in the house answers to a whistle. I'll show you. My butler, Franz. Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. This is the new governess, Fräulein Maria. Please make sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know how to address to you.
You will call me Captain.
I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Are you leaving us, Captain?
I will be in Vienna on business, and when I return, I expect a report on my children's progress and on yours. You're in command.
Well, now that it's just us, could you tell me your names and ages again, please? Now you're...
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad to hear that. Then we'll only be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
A boy? Well, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you were. Luisa?
I'm Brigitte, she's Lisa, and she's 13 years old, and you're smart. I'm 10, and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I think so, I will say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 7, almost.
7? That's a great age to be. 7. Almost.
I'm Martha, and I'm going to be 9 on Tuesday, and I like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color too. And you're Gretel. I'm gonna tell you something. I've never been a governess before. Do you know how should I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
Nope.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell father to mind his own business.
Lisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
My guitar, for when we all sing together.
But we don't sing.
Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We we don't know any songs.
You don't know any songs?
No.
Now I know where to start. I'm gonna teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
when you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first three notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, need a pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink of jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. A deer, a female deer.
Ray.
A drop of golden sun.
Me.
A name I call myself.
Fa.
A long, long way to run. So,
A needle pulling thread.
la,
A note to follow. So,
tea,
a drink with jam and bread.
that will bring us back to
Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
so, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink of jam and bread, that will bring us back to do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
So, do.
Is that what you call a song? Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on?
Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools to make a song. With these tools, you can make a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now let's put it all together.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words, one word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Together.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most
Come on, children. It's time for your exercise.
No!
Come along now. Come along.
I hope you find it satisfactory.
I'm sure it's already the most beautiful room I've ever had. What are those?
Old curtains from your room.
It looks like they have plenty of wear left in them.
The new ones have been hung.
Well, when the children come back from their exercise, I think I'll have them change into their play clothes.
They have no such clothes. The Von Trapp children do not play. They march. And you can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
Really?
And he used to love music. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or guitar. But since her death, he has shut all that out of his life.
That's why he's the way he is. But to shut out music out of his life and the children, that's just wrong.
I agree, Fräulein, but you find that the captain is very set in his ways. Now, allow me to show you to your room. It's going to rain soon, so when we get there, you better close your window.
Well, good night, Rolf.
You don't have to say goodnight this early. After all, your father isn't home.
How did you know my father wasn't home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
How did you know 2 days ago that you would be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Every year, on this date, he gets a birthday telegram from his sister. Can I come back again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to be here by tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake, with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. No one's supposed to know he's here. Don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so.
Don't worry. I'm sure I'll have forgotten all about it by the time Father gets back.
The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesel?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
To ride on.
You are 16, going on 17. Baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful. Baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17. Fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and rowers and cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face the world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do
face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You are 17 going on 18. I'll depend on you.
I'll take care of you.
I'll depend on you. Woo! Dear God, I know you sent me here on a mission, and I pray this becomes a happy family in thy sight. God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Luisa Brigitta, Marta, and little Gretel. And, oh, yes, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. And dear God, about Liesel, help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to know to tell me what she's been up to. I was out taking a walk and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everybody up. So when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you? Liesel, were you out taking a walk all by yourself? You know, if we wash out that dress tonight, nobody will notice it tomorrow morning. And this will just be between you and me. Take this. Put your dress to soak in the bathtub, and then, when you're finished, we'll have a talk at the edge of my bed. I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do. Oh, Gretel, it's you. Are you frightened? Come on, all of you, up on the bed. All we have to do now is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't frightened too, are you?
Oh no, we just wanted to make sure you weren't.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh no, it was Kurt's.
Kurt, that's it. That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Maybe if we'll sing loud enough, we won't be able to hear the thunder. Now, just imagine. High on a hill, slowly got her, lay-o-lay-o-lay-o. Loud was the voice of the lonely got her.
Lady-o-lady-o-loo.
Folks in the tunnel squadron about her.
Lady-o-lady-o-lay-o.
Lusty and clear from the ghost had thrown her.
Lady-o-lady-o-loo.
Oh, oh, lady-o-lay-o, oh, oh, lady-o-lay. Oh, oh, lady-o-lay-o, lady-o-lay-o-lay. One little girl in the
with a gleaming blonde hair. Lady yodel, hee hoo.
What's a duet for a girl and go her?
Lady yodel,
Oh, oh, lady yodelie, oh, oh, lady yodelie, oh, oh, lady yodelie, lady yodelie. Happy lady, oh, lady Leo, oh, lady, oh. Soon the duet will become a trio. Lady yodel,
Still no sign of Fräulein Marie and the children?
No, sir, but I'm sure they'll return shortly. They'll be delighted that you're home.
How would you like this for the Salzburg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
It sounds wonderful, Max.
Doesn't it though? Unfortunately, all I have is a basso cui sentivo in profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is never started looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On my telephone?
How else could I afford it? Me, the lowly third secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture. Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. Then I'll have to pay them a visit.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I don't see. Hi!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I am Herr Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out.
Georg, he's just a boy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be held.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
There is a call for you.
Thank you, friends. Excuse me, Georg.
Get cleaned up. Get into your uniforms and report back here. At once. Fräulein, where did you get those abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The old curtains they used to hang in my bedroom.
You mean to say that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Yes, they've become very popular. Everyone says, there go Captain Vostrov's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But, Captain, they weren't. They were just little unhappy marching machines.
I don't want to hear from you about my children.
I know you don't, but you have to hear it from someone. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're gonna have a mutiny in your hands. And Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. Friedrich needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you much more about him. She notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. I'm not finished yet. About Luisa, I don't know yet, but someone has to figure her out. And Gretel, oh, Gretel just wants to be loved. Love, Gretel, love all of them.
Stop. Stop it. You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you're gone, there'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children? Singing?
Georg, you've got to hear this.
With the sound of music, my heart wants to sing every song. It
I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll Edelweiss.
Georg, why haven't you told me how talented your children are?
Children, I'd let you show her that by the gardens.
Yes, please do show me the gardens, and I'd love to hear you sing another song. Who taught you to sing so beautifully?
Fräulein Maria.
And she taught me how to play the guitar.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you after I'm gone.
No, I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help.
You've helped already. You've brought music back into my home.
German blood, haven't you?
I'm not German, I'm an Austrian.
You'll see soon enough.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people in town are angry at the other half. I thought a party might help, but now I'm not so sure.
Oh, Kurt, I haven't danced the Landers since I was a very little girl.
Oh, you remember it? Show me. You said the left hand behind your back.
Well, first, boy and girl meet. Then, they go for a little stroll.
That's wrong, Kurt. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Well, Kurt, that's the way it's done.
Your face is all red.
I guess I'm not very used to dancing.
I think it is because Father is in love with you.
Brigitte, don't say things that you don't know are true.
Remember the other night when we were all singing that Edelweiss song he taught us? You laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you.
Brigitte, don't.
And the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing, you're in love with him too.
Oh, Maria. You're not having dinner with the children. You're having dinner down here with us.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, but you'll have to change. Remember that dress you wore the other night when we were all singing? It was lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go into dinner, the Von Trapp children would like to say good night as only they can.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is poking out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they go
and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Max, you know how you feel about...
But Georg, they're extraordinary. I've been looking all over Austria for something like this, and I find it right here.
My children do not sing in public.
But this is important to Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm.
Sister Sophia, take a new postulant to the robing room. God bless you, my daughter.
Sophia!
Yeah.
Maria has asked to see you. I know it has taken her a while.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Do you know why they sent her back to us?
She doesn't speak except in prayer.
I'll see her now.
Maria!
This must have been a trying experience for you, my daughter.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
It has taught me that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I was frightened.
Frightened?
I never felt that way before. I was confused.
Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
Brigida said that I was, and that his father was in love with me too, but I was there on God's errand, and to have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong.
Maria, the love between a man and a woman is holy too. What you must find out is how does God want you to spend that love. You must go back. You must find out.
Go back? Mother, no.
These walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it. Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can get. Every day of your life, for as long as you live.
soprano. Why don't you sing loud?
Because I have a sore finger. We need Fräulein Maria.
You do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
Herr Detweiler, there is a long distance call from...
Now, who would be calling me?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political conviction. And anyway, the Germans have promised not to invade Austria.
And if they don't keep their promise?
Then I want to have some friends among them.
Now, what would you like to sing?
Fräulein Maria we started with.
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria. Luisa, did you play any of your pranks or jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
Didn't put toads in her bed.
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave us without any explanation whatsoever.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
Yes, well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
No, not now. When Fräulein Maria wanted us to feel better, she used to sing that song. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's try.
Raindrops on
Roses and
Whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings.
These are a few of my favorite things.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Children, I'm so happy to see you. How's your sore finger?
You remember.
Liesel, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein, I'm all right.
Any telegrams lately?
No, Fräulein, I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you can use boarding school as an excuse to escape your problems. You have to face them.
Fräulein Maria, you've come back.
Yes, sir.
Liesel,
Luisa, Brigida, boys. Maria, we'll meet you at the nursery.
Maria, a new dress?
We have a new postulant.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong of me.
You've been missed by the children. Everybody's missed you very much. It wasn't the same while you were away.
Please forgive me.
What made you come back?
Mother Abbess told me that I needed to find my own life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. But one day, one night, it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and I realize this isn't something that has just happened. You knew it too, right? What was it that told you?
Brigida, when we were dancing.
She was quite right. That was no ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl.
Your whole life will be very different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you wish.
I don't want to go anywhere, and anything I could ever wish for is right here.
Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. So somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment comes from nothing, nothing ever would. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
Here you are standing there loving me, whether or not you
So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever would. So somewhere in my youth, I must have done
Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
Festival 1938. Look here, the Von Trapp family singers.
Max, are you sure this is going to be alright with father?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No. Liesel, what do you think?
Uncle Max, when will they be back from honeymoon?
Not in time for that concert, I'm afraid. What a shame.
Children, see what I have here?
That's father's luggage.
They're back! They're home!
Oh, children, we missed you so very much.
What did you miss most?
We missed all the noise you make in the morning, and most of all, we missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, father, we're going to sing on Salzburg Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max,
I've just been waiting to talk to you about it, Georg.
you can't tuck your way out of this one.
Look what we found.
Presents! Give me mine. Let's open them in the nursery.
Is there one for me?
Now, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
My children do not sing in public.
But if it makes people happy,
It is out of the question.
Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the transfer of power happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful?
Maria, he must at least pretend to work with these people. You must convince him before you're all in danger. He has to compromise.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be something less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, well, it would be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good.
I've always known you loved his children. Now I know you love father.
I do, Liesel. I love him very much. What is it, Georg?
This came while we were away. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Father, what's happened?
While we were away, the German government took control of Austria. Now they might want me to command a ship in their navy.
And what will you do?
It would be nice to know that my family is safe. But it also means
Georg, your decision will be my decision.
now I know that I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away. But we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We need time.
Sir, Herr Soler is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. Please bring him out. They didn't give us time.
So we'll have to make time.
Troopers! This is what I was afraid of, Maria!
Max, stay with Georg. Liesel, come with me. Let's get the children. Now.
We have to be careful, Max. Keep your head about you.
Don't I always?
Captain, may I present Admiral von Schreiber from the Navy of the Third Reich.
Admiral, and may I present Maximilian Detweiler.
First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I'm first secretary.
How nice to have friends. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I have just received it.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind, in our Navy we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I'm here.
That is very flattering, Admiral, but I've had no time to consider.
Your orders are to report immediately at the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately. I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
My present, the Baroness Von Trapp. Maria, Admiral.
What I meant, sir, is that Friday night we will be in the Salzburg Festival. See? The Von Trapp family singers.
Friday night. That's only a matter of 3 days.
It gives here only the name of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain. You, singing on a concert.
Herr Steller, you may believe what you choose.
It doesn't say here what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
You're very welcome to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now. Sing something together. Sing.
Children?
Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun.
Me, a name I call myself.
Far along the way to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what the conclusion is going to be. The judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision, and while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems this may be the last opportunity the Von Trapp family will have to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after the concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has just arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp again. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We will start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Sängerbund of Herwegen.
Danke für diese Auszeichnung. Es ist eine Ehre, hier bei euch allen zu sein. Dies wäre ohne die Hilfe meiner Mutter, meiner Vater und der Leute, die mich zu dieser einzigartigen und erstaunlichen Erfahrung begleitet haben, nicht möglich gewesen. Dankeschön.
The second award has been given to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And the first prize, the highest musical honor in the land, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. They're gone! Play something!
Is this Scott's house?
Yes, darling.
Can we go home now?
No, Marta. We have a long drive ahead of us.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you enough.
As soon as we're ready, we'll start. We hit our car deep in the woods.
The car will do no good. They left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
We've been listening through the wireless.
All the roads are blocked. And the border's been closed.
I always thought of the mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know those mountains as well as I know this abbey, and so do you. And once we're over the mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can't help them.
Father, we can do it without help.
You'll have help, for ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth by peace. The mountains and the hills shall break before you into